Mm. Hello, my name is Caroline, and today I will be discussing with you all my Phase 3 React Ruby project, which involves me creating a simple library app. So the title of my app is called Simply Books, and on this app, a user, library enthusiasts, people who like to have large storage of library collections of books, they would be able to use my app to store their books digitally on my app to keep track of how many books they have in their library, as well as check out some recommendations from my app as far as books that they should read or that they may be interested in. So when the person comes to my page, comes to the homepage, they will see this call. They will be greeted with Simply Books. They'll be greeted with the message, and then they'll be encouraged to click on the link below where it says books. And now when you click the link below, they'll be welcome to this home page. And on the top of the home page, you'll see what's called recommended books. And the recommended books here are books that have been designated by the platform and also based on the user's interests as far as books that they may want to read or may generate their interest. So as you see here, there are all these different books. And for each book, it's given a title, the genre, the author's name, the date published, as well as a rating from past readers of the said book. And to go to the bottom, you'll see a second section where it calls your library. And here where it says your library, you would be allowed to upload your own personal book. And this is where you maintain a digital storage, a digital record of the books that you have in your library. So to go back to the top where it says recommended books, as you see here in the search bar, it says genre. So if a user is interested in books based on fiction, they could type in the search bar fiction, and all of the books that are the genre of fiction may come up. So these are the books that are recommended. And if a user, let's say, wants to read the story, The Wings of Dove, and they'll be able to click on the author's name, which will redirect them to another page, and it's called the Author's Corner. And the Author's Corner here, it'll just give you a brief synopsis as to who the author is, their background, education, so on and so forth. And to go back, if a user is not interested in a book, let's say they clicked on a book, let's say they clicked on this said book and said they're not interested, then they will be able to click on the not interested button. And once they click on the not interested button, after refreshing, that book is no longer appearing in their recommended books. And so to go down here, to scroll down, I'll show you the section where it says your library, where a user is able to upload a personal book. So let's say you maintaining your library and you've obtained a new book and you want to store it digitally in your library, you'll click on the upload a book and it will lead you to this form page, which is called book submission. And here you would put in your title. Let's say the title of your book is The Bluest Sky by Toni Morrison, and you give it your own personal rating. You get to rate your own book. Let's say it's a 9 out of 10. This book was fiction, and you put the date that it was published. So for instance, let's say this book was published 1985. Okay. Then you would submit. Once you submit, you would get this greeting message that your form has been successfully submitted. And if you go back to the home page, in your book, you will see The Bluest Sky. So you see that your new book was added to your digital library. And similarly, if you wanted to remove a book from your library, you could also click on that goodbye button and that book would delete from the library. So this is essentially my app. If you have any questions, I am more than welcome to answer them. Thank you for listening.